Hey guys, it's the Asari here, Tough Love Grad, with vlog number 15. And today's vlog isn't a very practical vlog. It's not got much actionable advice. Basically, it's just a rant against the practice by a lot of firms to use a minimum UCAS points requirement for graduate scheme applications. No, it really, as Peter Griffin would say, grinds my gears when firms do this because I think it's really unfair. Firstly, the only reason why they put these minimum requirements on there is because of lazy HR departments and lazy recruiters who don't want to do the work that they're actually paid for, i.e., filtering through applications and find the right candidates. They'd rather implement a minimum requirement that will automatically filter out quite a big portion of candidates. Secondly, there's no 16-year-old that's taking their UCAS, taking their A levels to get a particular graduate job. Um, you know, people take their A levels to go to university. I took my GCSEs to go to sixth form, and I then took my A levels to go to university. I didn't take my A levels to go and work for the SCA, for example, or to work for PwC. It's really ridiculous to kind of hold someone to ransom according to the decisions they made when they were 16. I mean, I even have a problem really with having a minimum degree grade requirement because it's co-opting academia for the purposes of corporations. I mean, when you think about it, the whole purpose of school and university and sixth form should be to learn. It shouldn't really be to get a specific job. You should be trying to get we should be encouraging people to try and get as much knowledge as possible. And when we're starting to impose minimum UCAS points requirements on jobs, we're basically encouraging the system that we have in place at the moment, which is teaching people to pass exams. And that's all they're going to care about. They're only going to care about their grade at the end of the day. They're not going to care about the knowledge that they actually take in. And I think that's a great shame if we continue to encourage those kind of practices in our education system. Another reason why I have a problem with the minimum UCAS requirements is not everybody's academic. Some of the best people, let's say for example, even a job like an analyst role, some of the best analysts in the world probably aren't great academics, probably weren't academic at school. And actually, when you talk to people that were analysts in the past or traders in the past, they didn't go to university. They didn't even necessarily finish their schooling to 16, but they still done a good job. And I think it goes back to my first point where it's just lazy HR departments and lazy recruiters that are imposing these UCAS points requirements. But anyway, that's me anyway. Vlog number 15, just a rant really. I'll get back to more useful vlogs in the near future.